Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though? Heist man, the folk talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions, man. Bill DeVoe said it best. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. I don't know if y'all heard about this. We got to talk about it, man. This woman right here, she's a 25-year-old influencer of some sort. BBL, out this world. Yo, she has been charged with multiple hit and runs, man. Look at her, man. This a BBL is crazy. We gonna talk about that in a minute, though, yo. This shorty right here, man. She's 25 years old, man. She lived a hard life. It looked like these some of her charges, man. Failed to stop remain at the accident involving a non-serious injury, leaving the scene of a crash involving injury. Said driving with suspended, revoked license, DUI refusal, BOD. I don't know what that means. Driving while license revoked, reckless driving causing serious bodily injury, reckless driving causing injury, reckless driving causing serious. That's the same thing. So she got a couple of them. Property damage. I don't know, man. She 25, 5'7", 140 pounds, female, black. Her sign, you can tell she ain't shit. She a Cancer. She in jail. Location, she in jail. This her, man. I don't know, man, if y'all know this story or not, but this happened down in Fort Lauderdale, I believe, man. And she got multiple, they said multiple, man, hit and runs. Like she keep driving and running, leaving. I don't know why she thinks she above the law, man, but yo, this crazy. This some of the accidents she done caused right here. I don't know if this her car or the victim's car. But this happened multiple times, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is crazy. I mean, you can tell her eyes close together, so maybe she can't see well. I don't know. That might have something to do with it, man. But hold on, we got to read these reports right quick, yo. But this is in there. It said, woman said to have ran from the deadly Fort Lauderdale crash because her boyfriend told her to. That's crazy. Once again, we can see them eyes close together. That's why she probably can't see, man. You know, you kind of, your eyes that close. That's just something I didn't notice in living in life. When I see people their eyes close together, I think they kind of on the spectrum. But anyway, let's read what this say. And bear with me. I went to public school. It said Fort Lauderdale police arrest a woman on more than a dozen charges Tuesday, exactly 3 months after she had ran from a deadly crash that she caused when she wasn't even supposed to be behind the wheel. So she wasn't even supposed to be behind the wheel of some shit, and she driving again. Look at her. I can't stand blonde wigs. All right. Court records show Broward prosecutors are seeking to keep the suspect, Beverly Yvonne Slaughter, locked up ahead of her trial because of extremely checkered driving history. That is true. According to the police, the crash just happened just after 1 a.m. on April 29th along West Sunrise Boulevard and Northwest 25th Street. Police said Slaughter, 25, a Opalaka. Oh, she a Opalaka. She a goon. All right, she was speeding her Mercedes-Benz S-Class when she ran a red light and broadsided a Nissan Altima. Woo. And she left the left turn with solid green signal. All right, what else to say? A complaint affidavit states that after the crash, Slaughter got out of her car and ran off. The police said an officer who quickly arrived at the crash scene tailed her and caught up to her, and she was walking extremely discreet between a bushy fence line and concrete wall by the McDonald's parking lot. According to police, Slaughter told the officer that her boyfriend told her to run away. That's crazy. The wreck could send four injured victims to the Broward Health Medical Center, one of them whom died later. Wow, being taken off the life support. His or her name is redacted from the documents. That's crazy. I thought she took a baby life. That's what they said. I seen somewhere that said she was a pregnant woman, but this something different right here. Prosecutors at the Broward State, blase. I need to open this up, man. Pause, because I need to open this up. This is kind of small to see. I'm trying to read through my what do you call this? Through my OBS instead of reading it on the screen. So they filed a motion. All right, said Slaughter now faces 14 charges, including counts of vehicular homicide, leaving the crash of a scene involving deaf and driving while license suspended causing death. Prosecutors with the Broward State Attorney's Office have filed a motion for pre-trial detention, highlighting the fact that Slaughter's license has been suspended since 2021. Wow, she had her shit gone 4 years ago, and she's still out here in these streets doing. Woo. The motion states that Slaughter has been convicted of driving without a license, suspended license under an influence, fleeing and eluding the reckless. I done read all that. I done read all this. Everything. I ain't seen nothing new. Hold on. We'll see this right here, man. I think somebody did something. We'll see this right here. Pause. I'm sorry, y'all. We on real nigga time right now. This I seen something. The Beverly Slaughter arrested in fatal crash.
A devastating crash, a long list of charges, and a young woman now facing serious consequences. Here's what we know about the case of Beverly Slaughter, an accident that's shaken Broward County. 25-year-old Beverly Yvonne Slaughter was arrested on July 29th, 2025 by Fort Lauderdale police. The charges, they're not only serious, they're shocking. Slaughter is accused of being involved in a deadly crash and then
I don't like this music.
faces multiple counts, including vehicular homicide, leaving the scene of a crash involving death, driving with a suspended license causing death and serious injury, and reckless driving causing bodily harm and property damage. That's not all. She's also charged with failing to stop at multiple accidents, some involving serious injuries, others involving fatalities, including a charge related to the death of a viable fetus. Bail for the most serious charges has been set at $0, meaning she remains in custody at the Broward County Main Jail. Slaughter's license had already been suspended before the crash, adding more weight to the charges. Authorities haven't released all the details about the victims yet, but what's clear is that this was not a minor incident. It's a case involving multiple victims, high speeds, and a string of poor decisions that may lead to years, if not decades, behind bars. This is a developing story, and we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. For now, Beverly Slaughter is behind bars, and Broward County is left grappling with the impact of her actions. Remember.
Wow, that's crazy. She's 25 years old, man. Life ruined. I don't know why her boyfriend would tell her I mean, unless he was going to take the charge, I don't see why he'd tell her to leave, man. Be like, yo, run, go. I've seen situations like that. I ain't been in them, but I've seen situations like that when somebody behind the wheel and people take the rap for him like, fuck it, go ahead, bro. But this was, he left somebody lost their life because of you, man. And this happened in 2021. This time, now it's 2025, and you still out here doing the same thing, man. Drinking and driving. Let's say you are an influencer of some sort. I don't know what you influence or who or what. This ain't nothing but a BBL and a wig. R.I.P. to them people, man, to pass away over her negligence, man, over her shit. Just gonna humble her right here, man. Now she finna go to jail and sit down for a while, man, because she kept repeatedly doing the same thing they told her not to do. Excuse me. And that's drive a vehicle. She causing wrecks and shit. I'm sorry, man. Woo. I'm starting smoking. You can get up out of here, man. That's crazy, though. So, this her. Let y'all see the BBL one more time. That's it, man. This the car she wrecked and caused some damage to. That's all the story, man. I just seen this in there. I had to bring it to my attention. Yeah, it's crazy. Damn. Woo. Anyway, I go live on the channel every Friday night at 9 p.m. talking about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know it will be Friday. I will be live and I will be talking. Come through and holler at me, man. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. And we're going to be discussing this story too, man, because she need to be off the streets. Not saying it like that. Like, I don't want to see nobody locked up and nobody in jail. But, you habitual. You keep doing shit. They didn't let you out. And you did it right again. Your boyfriend, you out of pocket for that, man, for telling her to run unless she's going to take the charge for. You tell her to run, then she get caught. And she shouldn't even told nobody that her boyfriend told her that. So shame on her for that too, man. You snitching. It ain't snitching, but you know what I mean? Shut up. My boyfriend told me to run. You look stupid doing that, saying that to the police. Now you finna be out. You finna be locked up, and he finna be out driving your shit, fucking these hoes. That's what's gonna happen. Cause dudes don't hold women down when they go to jail. A woman will hold a man down, but a dude, he can be like, oh word, she locked it up. I can't get caught now. Nah, I'm playing. Anyway, like I said, I go live on Fridays. Holla at your boy, Heist Man the Folk. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions.
This dangerous that we're dealing with.
All right, then, but back soon. The difference, I'll be there.